Hey guys, we're going to be going through my opinion of the top 10 physical albums that came out in 2016. So this is only including the actual package. No songs were taken into account of this. Only one group, because if some groups came out with multiple albums, only one group could win one time. So even if they had two really good albums, I had to pick the best of the best. And so I'm going to start with number 10 and we'll work our way up. So first, I picked GOT7's Turbulence. I really like the packaging of this album, and it would have scored higher if it didn't come with this sleeved part. I loved that it had this nice cutout, so you could have your member's image. I mean, if it came just like this, I would have loved it so much more, because I love that it's the hard box style. And because these ones, the hard boxes or like outers, last so much better on your shelves and they don't get damaged from like the sleeves rubbing on them that can damage photo books. And it would have been nicer because then they wouldn't have had to have gone the random route with buying this. It would have been way easier to know which member you're getting and being able to pick your member. I also really like that when you open it, you kind of have this clear sleeve that has your thing, and then it's your photo book. They give you stickers to decorate, which is becoming, I guess, a little bit more popular because more albums I've seen that they're giving you stickers so you can actually decorate your albums, which is really, really cool because it gives you more creativity with the albums and it's more like you're helping to create them. And I also liked, oh, there's so much stuff in it, this CD. How the backing was like an image, which made this cardboard piece of the actual that holds your CD more than just a plain back piece of cardboard, which some albums did do, and then just to hold your CD. I love that something like this because it helps protect your CD better than it being in like a jelly type case, because let's be honest, those plastic things break after a while and then your CD goes flying and it starts scratching up the back or ends up popping out while it's being shipped and gets all scuffed up. So I really, really like how they did this for this album, which is why it came in number 10 for me. It had a lot of good points and a lot of down points, mainly that sleeve. But I really enjoyed this album, the physical part of it. And I hope they come out with something better next year. So GOT7, Turbulence is my number 10. Number 9 is Beast's Highlight. I love that it's the hard outer shell. And it's almost like a book slash like novel-ish look when it's on your shelves. So that's also nice. I loved something a little different for the CD. I mean, it sits nicely for mine. It never slides or popped out, but it's not 100% secure. So it's not really 100% what I would want. Even if they did like a half sleeve type thing that could kind of hold it a little bit better, that would have been nice. And then I also really liked, where is it? Here it is. How instead of like a photo card, they did almost like a little bookmark with a member on it, which I thought was really, really cool. So you could kind of place mark your favorite photo or, you know, section of photos. And I really, really liked that. So this one scored really nicely because of its hard shell and the creativity of this like bookmark part, which made me really, really like it. So 8, I ended up picking the EXO-CBX Hey Mama album. I really loved the idea. Standalone, it wouldn't have scored as high. So since it is all one album, I scored it as the 3 together. And I really loved like the Rubik's Cube idea behind this album. I love how each one had its own color and you could tell whose cover it was just by looking at the cutout. Like this one's B, or no, C. Oh gosh, I haven't had my cup of coffee. C. So this one's gonna be your C. Then you have your X and your B. So I really loved how they kind of worked the different members' names into their covers and kind of give them all their own color. And I just love the whole cube idea. You can kind of see it. here on the back, the little picture. And I just loved the idea. I thought it was a great size. It's the hardcover style that I really enjoy. And as for the CD, it's what I like as well. It's not attached to the photo book. It's separate. It's got the cushion center, which I really like. I don't like the plastic. I like the cushion the best. And then I like how they gave you this little cutout piece to kind of help you grip to pull it up, because some just don't and you're like picking at the edges or something. So I really liked how they held the CD in here as well. So that is my number 8. All right, so number 7, I was a little sad to score this group as low as I did, but it just had to happen. I had tried to stay as unbiased as possible in choosing these. I really wanted to choose my groups based on like creativity of the package, my preference in packaging. Like I said, I really hate the sleeves. I love the hardcover style, and just something new that I felt like was kind of brought to the album physical package this year around. So sadly, BTS scored as number 7. Right, we're on 7? Yep, 7. BTS, their Young Forever album. I liked it better than VIXX because VIXX is just the papery cover and CD attached to the papery back of it, and I don't really like that style. So I picked Young Forever, which was my next one. I like this because it's the hard style, and I really like that it's all here on the side. Because it's a nice larger size album, the photos and everything inside it got to be bigger, which means you got bigger images, which I think is nicer because I hate the small images because some of the images are so nice. I'd love to see them bigger. So I do like this style better. You get, like I like the hard case, the hard cardboard piece for your CDs, which I think looked really cool because it makes an image with the CDs aligned together nicely, and they give you an image on the back. So they made the back somehow relevant instead of just making it plain and nothing. They just give you another image. So you could almost like dual this and post it on your wall and make it into almost like a piece of art if you really wanted to present it. And I love multi-use things. And then they did give you a fold-out toaster. And then, you know, you got the hard casing for your nice large photo book. So this is gonna go stand the test of time on your shelf. There's really gonna be like no shelf wear, which is really, really nice. So that is why BTS got number 7. Oh, man down. So BTS got number 7, Young Forever. Okay, so number 6, I picked a newer album that came out and a newer group. I picked Victon. I love this packaging. I love the coloring concept of it, this like navy on gold. I love that it's the hard case style that I really like. And one thing that I thought they brought different this year and was so creative, and I loved it. You'll know what it is if you saw my unboxing, but it's how they stored the CD. I love this design. So you basically just pop it open. It's got the cushion style, which I really, really liked. And it was just something I have not seen in an album before, because it folds up into this really nice little design. Love this. Love this. And the photo book, it was a really nice size album. I think to see your images in and everything. Ugh. Loved it. Very proud, Victon, for you coming out with this. Love it. Love it. Okay, so next we've got, after Victon, is number 5. Another newer group. I'm surprised how many new groups kind of made my top 10. I picked Pentagon's album. So I picked Pentagon's because it's a hard style, but it's not the normal flip open style. It's more of a box. And I love how it's kind of like backwards. Like the back of it is, well, the back of it's the bottom, but yet you're gonna have to flip it over to kind of shake it open. Ugh, which I'm trying to do now. Open for me. Okay, there we go. And I love the idea, my CD's not here because it's in the box, but I love how they used part of this cover instead of making it just bare. You put the CD here because it's a CD plate style. So I really liked that with the cushion style. Love my cushion. And then it was basically your photo book, which is a nice size. So it kept the CD unattached to it, which I hate because sometimes when they attach it to the back, it'll start to wear like a ring on it, and it doesn't last nicely. It starts to look damaged, and then if you ever go to sell it, because for whatever reasons, you know, you're gonna have to down its price, even if it is in like pristine condition, you're gonna have to because of that warping from the CD on the back, which is why I really don't like it. But I love it how they did like this matte, and then you have to kind of like shine it to the gloss for the design for their logo. Loved it. Loved it, Pentagon. Good job. I believe their other album, 5 Senses, is exactly like this style too. There we go. So number 5. Number 4, we've got, oops, upside down. We've got Infinites for Infinite only, the limited edition version. Limited edition version. Not the normal version. Has to be limited edition. That got my win. This I love in so many ways. One, I just love the design on it. Of course it's Infinite specific, but I love the matte and then this like almost like uber glossy reflective thing that they did even with the logo and the design on the front. It reminded me a lot of Cosmic Girl's Secret album. That really cool shimmery effect that it comes with kind of makes it feel almost a little fantasy-ish, but I really, really like it. The next thing I really like about this album is how to open it. How it's got this open from the top sleeve-ish piece that I know 17 did it as well, but I really didn't like how they packaged the inside of theirs, which is why I picked Infinites over 17s. So I really like how they have these little stickers, something a little extra and nice, which kind of goes with the theme of the album. And then your photo book. So nice and large. Your CD even comes in its own like little itty bitty mini photo book-ish type thing. Hard cased. It's nice and durable, that cardboardy style, but they gave it a little bit more. And then you got your push cushion for your CD that holds it in. So this is like, it's using that cardboard style, but taking it a little bit and kind of giving it its own little book thing, which is really nice. And then I love the photo book. Nice design to it. It's going to stay nice and protected inside the actual physical package because it's in a nice hard covered piece. So, and it also got to be a nice, good size for the photo book, which is very important to me because the way they design these packages also decides how big your images are going to be for your photo books. So, just slide it in nice and easy. They even put the logo right here. So even when you take it off, you see the logo. So really, really nice. And they even got to go put the members' names on here. You can put the song names in the design. I've seen EXO do that before with their some of their covers. I think Overdose. That one kind of did the same thing where they put song names and stuff onto the cover. Really, really like this. Good job, Infinite. Oh, I'm so glad I got into their stuff. Okay, so number 3, we've got EXO-Lay's solo album. His first mini album, Lose Control. I love this for so many reasons. So first off, of course, love it because it's the hard box casing. So important to me to have. I love this stuff because even if it gets a little smudged and dented, I know everything inside of this is still in pristine, perfect condition, and it doesn't really matter to me because these hard outer cases are meant to take the beating, so all the important parts of these packages is still in beautiful condition. Another thing I really, really like about it is its cover. How you have this cutout and you can see your photo book. I love it. So it's like a silhouette of Lay and this beautiful cover, which is basically your eclipse-ish type thing. And I just thought it was a brilliant idea. I have not seen anything like this yet in all the albums that I have, and I just love the idea of it. Using your cover and photo book together to make something beautiful to look at. I love it. So we open it up. On the back, a little bit of wasted space and thickness. We could have cut this down probably a little bit and given us a thicker photo book, but I love that still the cushioned center for the CD, which is really important and nice. Photo book, like I said, even though that little piece is damaged, it's in good condition, but they give us 2 photo books. I can't remember what the difference was. They looking hot. Oh yeah, so it's like our lyric book, which is separate from your photo book, which I think is another brilliant idea. Because it's sometimes I don't like when I'm flipping through my photo books and then boom, pause, here's some lyrics. Photos, boom, pause, here's some lyrics. I'd rather have it be all my photos, lyrics at the end, or something like this where they give you a separate book that's got lyrics in it and maybe a couple photos at the beginning, couple photos at the end. So much better. Like it. Good job, Lay. EXO stepping up. So technically EXO did make my list twice, but I didn't count it as EXO since they were both subgroups separate. So next we got for number 2 is ironically 2 PM. They made my second. I love this box on so many levels. So it's my nice hard box, which I have been talking about on every single one of these. Not one of them is a soft sleeve style, but 2 PM's Gentleman's Game. My first 2 PM album, I wasn't sure what I was gonna get, but I love this. This is their limited edition-ish style. I believe it was limited edition or special edition, whatever they decide to call it. But what I love about this, oh, this is my favorite part. This is why I loved the Flower album too, from JYJ. Is that you open it, you have a little pocket here in the back. Little pocket there in the back that has like a little mini lyrics book. And then right here, they present you with your CD. So nice. So you can just leave this thing open, almost like a I just got proposed to jewelry box, ring box, I don't care, but bam, there's my CD. And I think it's awesome. They could have done up the CD a little bit more, but I love it. And then they give you these velvet things on the side. Just to pull the CD out of the way, it grabs your photo book from the bottom, which I'm glad the CD is not attached to it. It's just a soft case style, which most photo books are, which I am fine with as long as it doesn't have the CD attached to it. But one more creative thing that they did with this is this cover around the photo book folds out into a poster, which I thought was ingenious because it looks like a very nice cover, and then you fold it out and there's a poster. So like double duties. So I loved that. And then you can even, if you don't want to leave it in the CD, it comes in this little box thing. Just holds it. Holds the CD if you want to present it at all times. But loved it. It was very hard to pick albums for this, the physical albums, because a lot of them are the soft cased style is what I would call it. Or there was like nothing beyond it, that just not being a soft case that I liked about it. So I don't have any like runner-ups that almost made the cut. I was struggling to find 10 to make the cut. So the only other one that came close was the Cosmic Girls, The Secret. That was the only other album that almost made the cut for me. It was number 11. But I loved just that shimmery front and back of it, just that look of it, more than like the album overall, the actual physical package of it overall. So, last but not least, my number 1 pick for the physical package only of 2016's albums. Oh, Oh gosh, this one I could pick easily. I ended up picking VIXX's Conception box. I picked this because I didn't like the singles, how they're packaged. They got the slough sleeve thing, but I loved the, like, I guess you'd call it the collection or, you know, of the Conception stuff. It's the nice hard box. I thought they used every little bit of this box to good use. So it opens up part of the way, 2/3. You get another beautiful image of like your 3 cutouts put together. Oh, you open it again. You got your CDs on the side. Don't like that they're not in the soft cushion styles, the plastic, but everything else makes up for it. It's on like a nice hard cardboard instead of the photo book. You got a nice little extra little key. I am planning to do something extra with this, frame it with a really cool background, but I haven't designed it yet. And then the piece in the middle, you take the little foamy piece out. This I thought was 100% ingenious. And it leaves this huge gap in the box for you to put the 3 singles that was made for this concept into this package. So all of it can be in here and just put on your shelf as one. The only downside is I didn't like that they came both 2 versions, so if you wanted both versions, they cannot store all 5 of the album. Because 2 for Hades, 2 for the last one, and then Dynamite had its own. So that would have technically been 5 photo books you would have had to fit in here, but it only fits 3. So, and I love that it even came with its own 2 photo books, like more behind the scenes, extra photos from the 3 albums that, you know, came up to this piece. And I just loved it. They're thick photo books. They're like standalone photo books, which I thought is beautiful as well. So this is my #1 pick for the physical packages. Let's put the CD back in here with a little key. And I love that just magnetics closed. Love this. Oh, good job, VIXX. So proud. Oh, BTS better step it up. So, yep, that's what I picked. Let me know in the comments down below some of your top favorite physical packages that your albums have come in and your CDs. Let me know your favorite things about them. Like mine's always the hard case style with the little cushions for your CD holds. What you love and don't love about how some of these packages come in. I want to know it all in the comments down below. Let's talk about your favorites. If you agree with my list, if you don't. And I can't wait to find out what you guys all thought. Until the next video, bye guys!